Hey, welcome back to Daily Hope. Have you ever had a situation, maybe you've seen it or been a part of it, where a person did something really evil, and then as soon as they get caught, they say, "Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it." I saw a video of this the other day. There's people out there who are like keying and scraping up Teslas because they don't like Elon Musk. Well, the funny thing is, these Teslas all have security cameras built within them, and if someone touches the car, it starts recording. So these people who hate Elon Musk and Teslas are getting caught over and over again. Well, this one guy got caught, and he was like a pretty educated person, and as soon as the confrontation starts, he can tell, like you can see it in his eyes, he looks like a child that he got caught. The owner of the car is like, "Why did you do this? Why did you put a swastika or whatever on my car?" And the guy goes, "Oh, I didn't mean it." You know, the human heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. We fool ourselves after we do something wrong into saying, "Oh, I didn't mean it." Of course he meant it, and of course we mean it when we say something mean. It's what Jesus is talking about here when he says this in Luke chapter 6. He says in verse 43, "A good tree cannot produce bad fruit, and a bad tree can't produce good fruit. A tree is identified by its fruit. Figs are never gathered from thorn bushes, and grapes are not picked from bramble bushes. A good person," here's what Jesus is building to, "a good person produces good things from the treasury of a good heart, and an evil person produces evil things from the treasury of an evil heart." And then Jesus says, "What you say flows from what is in your heart." Or as the older translations say, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It's the overflow. So what does all this mean for us? Well, the reality is that all of us have sinful hearts. So we all have bad things that come out of our mouths and bad things that have come out of our hands in our lives. The only hope, if that verse I quoted at the beginning, that the human heart is evil and desperately wicked, deceitful, who can know it, then what's our hope? Our hope is not to just try to change our performance. That's what we call behavior modification Christianity. It's Christianity that just focuses on the external. It says, "Oh, don't do that. Don't say that. Cut your hair this way. Wear this. Don't listen to that music." Just all focus on the outside. What Jesus teaches is that every single one of us needs a heart transplant, because our sinful heart will produce sin inevitably. The only way to live a lifestyle that truly never produces sin, some people can turn it off and turn it on, but where sin is not what naturally comes out of you, is to have the heart of Christ in you. That's why we often refer to receiving Jesus as your Savior, praying the salvation prayer, as asking Jesus into your heart. You're really asking him to be the Lord of your life, and it gives you a heart transplant. So you now have the new heart to live the new life. Okay, we'll pick up there tomorrow in Luke's recording of the Beatitudes. See you then.